So, Bandai Namco, we all know Bandai Namco. You know, it makes a lot of the games that I've been excited for, you guys are excited for, such as God Eater, Dragon Ball Xenoverse, Dark Souls. Maybe you're not excited about that, Dark Souls. But what else is there? There's some more stuff. I can't think of it right now. Sword Art Online, Digimon, you know, those kind of games. Bandai makes, not really makes them, but produces, promotes all of those games. And so they have announced that they're going to be making or revealing a new IP at Gamescon 2016. Now, the thing is with Bandai, they make a lot of kind of variety, I guess, you know, because I forgot about Tekken 7 and stuff like that. Tekken 7, Dark Souls 3, and they also make all their anime fighter games such as One Piece Burning Blood, Naruto Storm, and you know, all the other games I said before. And it's kind of like two separate genres in a sense, like Dark Souls and then Sword Art Online, you know, aren't nearly the same. You know, the fans for one is nowhere, probably not the fans of both of the other one, you know, in general sense, because obviously I am, but not in a general sense. So this new IP, what could it possibly be? All right, so I kind of want to have this discussion right now. What do you guys think it could be? Because I'm talking about in a sense of genre, because as obviously we don't know what the game is going to be specifically, but as in a genre sense. Now, the idea of Bandai making a custom like made game that no one really has seen before, like a new IP, and I don't know, it just sounds weird. Like I don't know if they're talking about as if, okay, maybe they're gonna start making Hunter x Hunter games, you know. I don't know if that's what they mean, or if they mean a brand new IP, no name, no connection to anything, like they're making a game from scratch. I don't know what exactly, you know, they are, and I don't think they've told us any information about that. But it's very, very confusing, and I don't know, I really don't know what to think about that, you know. I really don't know how it's gonna go, how it's gonna be, what it's gonna be, really. This is very, very, really boggling my mind. That's why I really want to have this discussion, because I want to know what you guys think in the comments. So be sure to leave that. But let me divulge into it for a little bit. So the idea that they seem to specialize in the games of like anime, okay, where they have Sword Art Online. Okay, that's the anime, they make a game from it. Dragon Ball has always been having games, but they took it over. Something like One Piece, they went and took the anime, made it into a game now. A different kind of game, because I'm pretty sure they made the Power Warriors as well, but then they did this. But whenever you think about it, they don't develop these games like Chun Software or whatever. They develop One Piece Burning Blood. From Software develops what am I saying? Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls, all those kind of games. But then if you think From Software, they also made Bloodborne, you know, but PlayStation kind of like helped them with that. And so it's like, again, I don't know if they're going to be developing it or they're just going to be the ones promoting this new game. So it really is up in the air of what this game could be, and it's very, very interesting. I personally, I believe it's going to be a game, like an anime or something like that they're making a game out of, a new anime that they've never done before. Maybe at My Hero Academy, because that's a new, very popular anime in like recently. But that's my, I guess I don't want to say that's what I'm thinking, but if I had to think of another anime, maybe that, because I know there is one on the 3DS. But I don't know, man. Maybe not that game. Yeah, maybe not that one, because there is one on the 3DS. Honestly, I can't even guess like what anime they would, because I would imagine maybe it's a popular one that's very popular. Maybe a fairy tale game. I don't know. You know, it's very, very up in the air, and that's like, of course, like I said, if it's an anime type game. If it's not an anime type game though, the possibilities are literally endless, and I can't even guess what kind of game it would be. But it's just interesting to think about, and it's like one of those things where I don't know if you get excited or not, because I don't know. It's very, very mysterious, you know. They're the way that the fact they're not telling us much, very mysterious. Now, I wanted to say this. Now, there is a little bit of a rumor that possibly God Eater 3 is definitely a thing. Actually, it's not more so a rumor. It's more of, I feel like it's gonna happen at some point. Now, the reason why this is I'm thinking this is because there was a recent tweet about a week or two ago. It was close to the release of God Eater Resurrection, and it was one of the developers. Well, I don't know what part of developing he was a part of, but he was one of the developers in making the game. And he said, "I thank you all for like the support of the release." It was like a Bandai tweeted their like the release whenever it came out. Oh, you can download blah blah blah, and he quoted it and said this kind of stuff. And he said some blah blah blah. Thank you. I'm so excited to release blah blah blah. And he said at the end he was like, "I hope you guys will stay tuned or excited or something like that for what we have coming next," or something like that. Basically, that's the idea of what he said. You know, it was in Japanese, and then you Google translate it, and that's basically what you got. And so, but the thing is with that, it's way too early for God Eater 3 to be announced. Literally, God Eater 2 hasn't even come out yet, you know, so that's probably out of the question. But I just want to throw that out there, because maybe they do. Maybe this IP, they're not gonna show much of it. They're just gonna show like a teaser trailer, you know. They could do that, and that could be God Eater 3. But again, I don't know if that's going to be a thing. But we do know, like I said, it is going to be a new IP. So it's not as if they're going to be bringing something over from the Japan. Oh, they also, wait a second. They also said for our Western audience, a new IP for our Western audience. So maybe it's something that's in Japan that we have not gotten in the US yet. That's also a possibility. And if that is the case, it's obviously going to be an anime type game. Because if it wasn't, I can't see us not getting it. You know, what? What? So a lot of speculation here, and I'll keep you guys updated, because like I said, Bandai Namco is like a very, I guess, a game that they develop a lot of games that I play, that I enjoy, I get excited for. And also Tekken 7, I'm actually very excited for that game, because it looks like the fighter for me, basically. A nice pace. I don't know, something about Tekken just feels like it's calling my name, you know. So I just thought I'd throw that out there. But yeah, so we will have to see. We'll have to see, man, what's gonna happen and what it's gonna be. Like I said, I'll keep you updated. I'll be making a video once it is announced, and we will probably, depending on what it is, we'll probably cover it on the channel. But other than that, that's all I gotta say. I want to thank you, since we might be God Eater fans. I want to thank everyone again. Reiterate this. I know I made a thank you video, but I want to reiterate, thank you all for the support on the God Eater Resurrection Let's Play. Very first thing I did, and nice reaction, and you know, thoughts, feelings towards it, so it makes me happy, you know what I'm saying. But anyways, that's all I gotta say. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, like I said, though, and be sure to leave a like while you are down there. And other than that, that's all I gotta say, man. I will see you guys next time. Peace.
You see, I'm waiting and they hating, and I'm sipping on my tea. Bad bitch walking past, may I stop you, please? And I'm hungry as a bitch, but this life ain't free. If I'm trying to get this money, I can't really shake a tree. I be working, it's a 3:15. When I stop